Okay, so just catching this match kind of halfway, I think. It's now 10:45, 21:44 GMT. And the match between Isildur1, aka Victor Blom, superstar poker player, against DodgyFish. And looks like Isildur is pretty much owning DodgyFish so far. Seems to be up about, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 buy-ins, maybe 8 buy-ins. Anyway, let's see. DodgyFish seems to be min-raising on the button a lot, getting 3-bet just about every time, and folding just about every time, as we can see on the bottom right here. He'll more than likely fold. There you go. And Isildur is raising nearly every button 3x. Folds to a 3-bet. Playing pretty solid Isildur by the looks of it. Post flop anyway. Not seeing many flops. Sitting out. Why is he sitting out? He needs a break. I don't think he can handle the pace. Okay, gonna pause it for a sec. Fold it. Wow. How do you get to that river and fold? Raised, re-raised, call, dodgy led, called, barreled the turn, called, checked. He's got to have king 10 there, wasn't that king 10? What's that? And then he folds the river. What's he barreling with? Air, ace king. Strange. See, oh, big pot here. He's called it. Ace king versus sixes, coin flip. Sixes holding. Needs an ace or a king. Doesn't come. Isildur takes another buy-in. Oh, dodgy. Doubled up there. Again, sixes. Wow, he flopped a set. How'd that happen? Against the nut flush draw, which came through. 3-bet, called. Bet is set, and he check raised all in with his flush draw. Gets in his money in as quite a dog there. About 3-1 dog, I think. Got lucky. He seems to come up with the good Isildur when the money gets in post flop. Rarely bluffing when the money gets in. Funny how he always seems to have a hand. Pretty quick action. DodgyFish is speeding up now. He must have had a good cup of coffee. Woken himself up. So he's doubled up here, he's doubled up there. He's started on a grand. He's definitely doubled up there, but you can see Isildur has made quite a few more buy-ins. 7 times there. Not sure what he started on, but Dodgy is reloading for a grand each time. Reasonable size pot there with 2 pair. Didn't see what DodgyFish had. Oh, he didn't have 2 pair yet. Aces, that's all. Min raise, he didn't 3-bet it this time. I think he wants to play flops. Dodgy's folding too much to his 3-bets. He's 3-betting there. He's always 3-betting to 80. Seems to use pretty standard bet sizes pre-flop anyway, Isildur. Not much post-flop action though. And he's sitting out again. What's going on? He can't handle the pace, I think. He really can't handle it. Yeah, he's not used to it, is he? Isildur is famous for multi-tabling fast and very aggressive. Lots of 3-betting pre-flop. I'll pause it again till the action starts. Just wanted to show you a previous hand which I didn't quite capture live, but I can show you the playback. On the top left table it was. Yeah, let's replay it. Min raise, pretty standard from Dodgy. I'll pause it a sec. Gets 3-bet, pretty standard to 80. Dodgy calls. King Jack 3 on the flop. Isildur leads for about 2/3 pot. Dodgy calls. Turn bricks. Isildur leads again, 2/3 pot. Dodgy shoves. That's a big shove. Gets snapped by Isildur, who of course has the nuts. Bloody nuts, kings. And Dodgy has a open-ender, Queen 10. Needs a 9 or an ace. Surprisingly live to be up against top set. So he's got 8 outs. I think it's about 18%. 1 in 5 he'll hit. 3 grand in a pot. He misses. Big pot to Isildur. Dodgy loses half his stack. There you go. Big pot. Back with the action. It's now coming up to 10 PM UK time. Don't know how long they're playing for. We shall see. Min raise called. On the right, he hasn't reloaded Dodgy. Maybe he's running out of cash. I think he started with 15k, so I've heard. And anything that he beats Isildur for, he gets to keep. And if he loses it, he loses it. I don't think it's his own money. I think it's provided by Pokerstars, but I'm not sure about that one. You can check it out for yourselves. Should be easier to play with without your own money. I would have thought he should be playing super aggressive, especially if he's down. Loosening up a lot. What's going on here? Isildur pots it on the turn. I didn't see the pre-flop action. What happened there? Small pot. Well, gets raised, folds. Well, he's got to have king or better there. Snap folded. So he potted it and folded, so it was obviously a bluff. Or maybe an extremely marginal hand. Three X raise, probably see a fold there. Yep. small pot went to Dodgy there on the flop. I think this min raise on the button is really pissing Isildur off. I heard he doesn't like it, but maybe that's why Dodgy's doing it. I think it makes sense for him in a way. But I wouldn't be min raising so often. He seems to be min raising most buttons and folding to the inevitable 3-bet from Isil. What's going on there? They got it in with a flush draw versus top pair. And made hand holds, diamond doesn't come. Nice pot for Dodgy, doubles up. 1,000 in the pot or so. Pocket eights, wow, on that board. Wow, not much of a pot. How is there only 60 in that pot with pocket eights on that board? He 3x'd it, and then it got checked down to the river, obviously. What did Isil have to check it down? It's got to have like pocket sixes or something. Don't know why he wouldn't bet. Maybe he's afraid of getting check raised. Just gives up on it. Decent pot here. Once we get to the turn, there's 360 in the pot. 7-7 leads for 2/3 of pot called. Checks. He's got to have a jack. He might have a flush. What's he chasing there? Shoves, folds. Well, he's got to have a house or a flush there, or at least the 7 to shove there. Didn't see the action. Min raised it. 3-bet as usual. Called. 7-7-3 on the flop. Leads. Called. Check. Then he bets. Called. Check. Shove. Maybe he's got like an ace-king type hand, is all. He's looking to catch. What did Dodgy have? A flush? Jack? Don't know. We will probably never know. What's going on here? Isil pots it with queens on the flop. Gets called. He's got to have a queen. At least a 5. He's got 8s, that makes sense. Decent pot there. What's going on there? That's a weird figure. He's putting 92 as a raise. And that's screwing with Dodgy's mind, I'm sure. It's strange. He doesn't usually make raises like that. Maybe it was a misclick. The rail is taking a mickey out of Dodgy. Pack of fish sticks could play better than this chump. Not very friendly, eh? Don't know if they could do any better. This all seems to be one of the top heads up NL Holden players.